Millions of people go through airport security every single day, and almost all of them are making mistakes they don't even know about. TSA agents are watching you, judging you, and making decisions about you based on things nobody ever told you. Today, that changes. Here are 10 TSA secrets they will never tell you. Stay until number 7 because that one alone could save you from getting flagged every single time you fly. Secret number 1. The randomness is not random. You know how TSA sometimes pulls someone aside for a so-called random check. It is not random at all. TSA uses a system called Secure Flight that cross-references your name, date of birth, and travel history against government watch lists before you even reach the airport. By the time you are standing in that line, they already know more about you than you think. On top of that, agents are trained in something called spot screening of passengers by observation techniques. They are watching how you walk, whether you are making eye contact, whether your hands are shaking, whether you seem nervous. So if you have ever been pulled aside and thought, why me, now you know. The fix? Walk in calm, move with confidence, and never rush or act flustered even if you are running late. And that is just the beginning. Because secret number 2 is something that frequent flyers figured out years ago, and the average traveler still has no idea. Secret number 2. The TSA PreCheck lane is easier to get than you think. Most people think TSA PreCheck is only for business travelers or people who fly constantly. Wrong. PreCheck costs just $85 for 5 years. That is less than $17 a year to skip the regular line, keep your shoes on, keep your laptop in your bag, and keep your jacket on. What TSA will never tell you is that PreCheck lanes are almost always shorter even at the busiest airports because most travelers simply do not know how accessible it actually is. If you fly even twice a year, PreCheck pays for itself in stress alone. Go to the TSA website, book an appointment at an enrollment center near you, and you will be approved in about 2 to 3 weeks. Now here is where it gets interesting, because secret number 3 is something TSA agents do quietly, and it happens right before you even put your bag on the belt. Secret number 3. They are reading your body before your bag. Before your bag goes through the X-ray, TSA agents are already forming an opinion about you. Behavior detection officers. Yes, that is a real job title, are posted at key positions throughout the security checkpoint. They are not just standing there. They are trained to notice micro-expressions, sudden changes in behavior, and stress signals. Things like touching your face repeatedly, avoiding the officer's eyes, or suddenly slowing down when you see the checkpoint. None of this means you are guilty of anything, but it can trigger additional screening. The tip here is simple act, like you have done this 100 times, even if you are nervous. Breathe, slow down, and move with purpose. Okay, so they are watching your body. But secret number 4 is about what is inside your bag and what TSA actually cares about versus what they do not. Secret number 4. TSA does not actually care about drugs. This one surprises people every time. TSA's job is to find threats to aviation security weapons, explosives, dangerous items. They are not a drug enforcement agency. If a TSA agent finds something suspicious during a bag check, and it turns out to be a small personal amount of something illegal, their protocol is actually to contact local law enforcement and then step back. They do not make arrests themselves. Now, this is not a green light to bring anything illegal through security. Local police absolutely can charge you. But what this tells you is that TSA is laser focused on what can bring down a plane, which means things like forgotten pocket knives, oversized liquids, and lithium batteries in checked bags are actually what get people stopped the most. Focus on those things before you travel. So now you know what they are really looking for. But secret number 5 is about a trick that experienced travelers use to get through security faster, and it is completely legal. Secret number 5. The bin system has a strategy. Here is something TSA will never announce. There is a right way and a wrong way to use the security bins, and the wrong way is what causes most of the slowdowns you experience. The right way. 1 bin for your shoes and jacket only. 1 separate bin for your laptop and liquids bag. Your carry-on bag goes directly on the belt without a bin. Why does this matter? because when everything is mixed into one or two bins, the X-ray operator has to slow down and look more carefully. When items are separated and laid flat, the scan reads cleaner and faster, and you move through without a second look. Frequent flyers know this. Now you do too. Halfway through, and it only gets better, because secret number 6 is something that could save you from a very embarrassing and very public bag search. Secret number 6. Certain foods trigger bag searches. You heard that right. Certain foods inside your carry-on can look suspicious on the X-ray screen and cause agents to pull your bag for a manual search. Foods that are dense, layered, or packed tightly like blocks of cheese, chocolate, nuts, sandwiches wrapped in foil, and even some snack bars can create unclear images on the scanner. TSA agents are trained to flag anything that blocks a clean read of your bag. The solution is simple. Pack any food items in a clear Ziploc bag and place it at the top of your carry-on or in a separate bin so the agent can see it clearly. This one small move can save you 5 to 10 minutes at the checkpoint. All right, here we go. This is secret number 7, the one I told you about at the start of this video. This is the one that explains why some people get flagged at security almost every single time they fly. Secret number 7. One-way tickets and last-minute bookings. Trigger alerts. If you book a one-way ticket, pay with cash, or purchase your flight within 24 hours of departure, your risk profile in the TSA and airline system goes up automatically. These are patterns that are flagged by the secure flight system as higher risk behaviors. It does not mean you are doing anything wrong. People book last-minute flights and one-way trips all the time for completely normal reasons. But what it means is that you are more likely to be selected for additional screening when you arrive at the checkpoint. If you do book last minute or one-way, arrive at the airport earlier than usual. Have your ID and boarding pass ready before you reach the agent, and stay calm and cooperative. That combination almost always moves things along quickly. Now that you know what triggers extra screening, let me show you something that works in your favor. Secret number 8 is a little-known status that gets you treated completely differently at security. Secret number 8. Known traveler numbers are more powerful than you know. When you sign up for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, you receive a known traveler number. What most people do not know is that this number needs to be added to every single flight booking you make, not just some of them. If your known traveler number is not attached to your reservation, you lose all your PreCheck benefits on that trip and go through regular screening. TSA will not remind you. The airline will not remind you. It is on you to add it every time. Go into your frequent flyer profile, your airline account, and your booking confirmation and make sure that number is there on every trip. Almost done. But these last 2 secrets are ones that most travel channels never talk about, so pay close attention. Secret number 9. You can refuse the body scanner. This is your legal right in the United States, and most travelers have no idea. If you do not want to go through the full body scanner, the one that shows a detailed image of your body, you are allowed to request a pat-down instead. TSA agents are not required to tell you this. You have to ask. Some people prefer this for medical reasons, privacy reasons, or because they have implants or devices that could be affected. Simply say to the agent, "I would like to opt out of the scanner and request a manual screening." They are required by law to accommodate you. It may take a few extra minutes, but it is completely within your rights. And finally, secret number 10. This one is about what happens after you clear security and why your stress is not over yet. Secret number 10. Gate agents and flight crew report back to TSA. Here is something almost nobody knows. If a passenger behaves suspiciously after clearing security at the gate, on the jet bridge, or even on the plane gate, agents and flight crew have a direct line to report that behavior back to TSA and law enforcement. This means security does not end when you pick up your bag on the other side of the checkpoint. Loud arguments with gate agents, aggressive behavior toward other passengers, or erratic conduct near the boarding area can all result in you being pulled off a flight or detained before departure. The airport is a monitored environment from the moment you walk in to the moment the plane door closes. Now that you know all 10 secrets, there is one more thing I need to tell you, because knowing the secrets is one thing, but knowing exactly what to do if things go wrong at security is what separates smart travelers from stressed ones. Bonus secret: what to do if you get flagged. Let's talk about what actually happens when you get pulled aside, because most people completely panic, and that panic makes everything worse. Here's exactly what you need to do, step by step. First, stay completely calm. Do not raise your voice, do not argue, and do not make any sudden movements. TSA agents are trained to escalate situations where a passenger becomes aggressive or uncooperative. The calmer you are, the faster the process goes, every single time. Second, ask questions politely. You are allowed to ask the agent what they are looking for and why your bag was flagged. Most of the time, they will tell you. It is usually something simple like a dense food item, a forgotten battery, or an oversized liquid you did not realize was in there. Third, know your rights. You have the right to request a private screening room if a pat-down is required. You do not have to be searched in public. Simply say, "I would like to request a private screening area, please." They are required to accommodate you. Fourth, document everything if something is confiscated. If TSA takes an item from your bag, they are required to give you a written notice explaining what was taken and why. Keep that document. If the item was taken incorrectly, you can file a claim with the TSA claims office and in many cases get reimbursed. Fifth, if you believe you were treated unfairly, you can request to speak with a TSA supervisor on the spot. You can also file a formal complaint with the TSA contact center after your trip. Millions of travelers do not know this option exists. Bonus tip, the Clear program. And here is one more thing nobody talks about. There's a program called Clear that works alongside TSA PreCheck and makes the entire security experience even faster. Clear uses your biometrics, your eyes, and your fingerprints to verify your identity instantly. Instead of waiting in the document check line, you walk straight to a Clear kiosk, scan your eyes or fingers, and a Clear agent walks you directly to the front of the security screening line. Clear costs about $189 per year, but if you fly frequently, it is one of the best investments you can make. And here's the part most people miss. Clear and TSA PreCheck work together. Use both, and you are essentially walking straight through the entire security process in under 2 minutes every single time. Bonus tip, what to pack to never get flagged. Let me leave you with a quick checklist of what smart travelers always do before every single flight. Keep all liquids in a clear, quart-sized Ziploc bag. Remove all lithium batteries from checked bags and keep them in your carry-on. Never leave a forgotten item like a pocket knife or a multi-tool in your bag from a previous trip. Pack food items in clear bags at the top of your carry-on. Wear shoes that slip on and off easily. Avoid wearing excessive metal jewelry or a belt with a large buckle. Keep your laptop and your liquids bag immediately accessible, not buried under everything else. And always have your ID and boarding pass out and ready before you reach the document check agent. These small habits take less than 10 minutes of preparation before every trip, and they will save you from delays, bag searches, and additional screening almost every single time. And there you have it, 10 TSA secrets they will never tell you to your face. Now you know how the system actually works, what triggers extra screening, and exactly how to move through security like a pro every single time. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more travelers who need this information. Subscribe if you are new, because we post videos like this every single week. And drop a comment below, tell me which secret surprised you the most. I will see you in the next one. And there you have it, everything you need to move through airport security like a pro every single time. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you are new, because we drop videos like this every single week. And comment below, tell me which secret surprised you the most. See you in the next one.